Good Monday morning, meaties. Welcome to your weekly live stream with horror news and channel updates. Shout out to Aurora Biff for being the first one in the chat this morning. Unless the first one in the chat was Sinister Squid. I don't know when they said, hey everyone. That could have been last night. I don't know. We got Michael here, social media coordinator Michael, in the chat. How's it going, buddy? Possum Pals Pet Service is watching this at 11 a.m. in Wisconsin, instead of LA. So you got to sleep in a little bit, maybe. Maybe. I wish it was 11 here and not 9 a.m. Hey, thanks, Game Dog, who can't watch Hogi online. No one can watch Hogi online. Unfortunately, it's not available for watching yet. But it will be. It will be eventually. And when it happens, you'll all be the first to know. Well, maybe not the first. But you'll know. Has Lucy ever bitten and thus broke your PC monitor? Asks Caleb. The monitor? You ask if a cat bit a monitor and broke it? What kind of steel jaw does your cat have? I don't think Lucy could break a monitor by biting it. At worst, she would nibble on the edges, maybe. She does that with stuff. Furniture, books. Mythbusters time, that's right, Yeetus. Yeah, chewing on the corner of the screen is fine. I'm just imagining a cat going like, then just like the screen glitches out. Alright. Watching the stream here from Malta. Club Dead is in Malta? Is that where you live, or are you vacationing there? Are you visiting? That's fun. Watching from the Netherlands? Wow, we're fucking international, man. You know that? We're global. We're all around the world. Oh, mug of the day is Grand Central Cafe, which is the cafe that lives in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house in Kingsland, Texas. Mr. Worldwide, that's right. Watching from Arkansas, a little less interesting. Little Rock? Or a place that I wouldn't know. Can we get the "We're white and we like to get scared together" mug? No, let's not. Let's not sell that merch. Alright, let's get to the horror news. Let's do it. There's not a lot today. Not a lot of news today, so let's see what we got. Oh, greetings from... I always say it wrong. Glasgow. Joe C, you coming to our... you coming to that convention that we're going to be at in April? Come visit us while we're there. Still gonna be 50 minutes to an hour? Yeah, probably. I'll probably find some sidetrack thing to do. Fill up some time. Because now I've moved my Monday morning workouts to 10:30 instead of 10. So now I'm not like scrambling to get downstairs. Got a little bit more time. Alright. What do we got here? Oh, wait. Oh, my monitor is still flipped from when I was gaming. When I was fucking Fortniting up here. Let me take that filter off. Okay. All right. we've got... Oh, yeah, now that's all crazy, too. I didn't realize it was on the wrong monitor. Shit. There we go. Sorry. Hope that didn't have anything on it. What was on that page? Nah, just stuff saying, like, copyright claims. Oh, yeah, also the stock photo background that I did not put. I am not responsible for the stock photo me. Any James? That's who that is. That's Any James. Oh, you can't really see him. That's funny. That's exactly who that is. I didn't put that picture there. All right. Ben found that picture. Ben found this picture and another one that he put on the other editing computer. There he is. He's in the chat. It's producer and brand manager Ben. He found this picture from probably, what would that have been? That would have been like 2014, 2015, at least 10 years ago. 2015 at the latest. So that would be from 10 years ago when I was like trying acting stuff. And you know what? Look at that. Which way am I? Is this the right? I can't tell if this matches, but look at that hairline. You know? It's different. It's still high, but it's different. And got that corner there. Oh, man. That James was very worried about affording groceries. Still got a big forehead. Can't do nothing about that, dude. That's just the geography of the head, you know? That's just the makeup of the skull. Can't change that. Gru with his minion is downstairs. That's my actual computer. This is the editing computer. Oh, great. Now I just fucking changed, like, the font size to be real tiny. Okay. What if I do this? That helps. Great. Sorry. Look what you guys made me do. Fucking... Okay. Forehead reduction surgery. I forget, don't they cut into the forehead and then they bring this down and then they sew it? But then you're rocking with like a big scar here. I think they said that if you can fit more than 4 fingers, it's a big forehead. So I'm like, I have the maximum normal forehead size. I don't know. It's a big. If you want to write anything, maybe if things ever get dire for me, I can rent out this space. It's nice and clear, you know. You can really get a lot of legible writing on that. So at least I have a backup for things. Hey, Maddie, thanks so much for that. Completing a 5-month rehab program. Oh, shit. Congrats. Congrats on finishing that. That's great. Happy to have you here. You can rent it out at the movie theater. They can project onto it. We'll talk about Hogi in a little bit, because generally the viewers pick up maybe as people wake up here on the West Coast, and so when we get to like the dead meat portion, I'll talk about Hogi. I saw Hogi. We saw Hogi. Chelsea and I did. Also, is this? Does it help if I do that? That might help. I gotta get that the face tracking filter up here. I can project Hogi onto the forehead. That's right. That's the distribution method, dude. That's how that movie gets distributed. They pay me to walk around with a chest-mounted projector that shoots up onto my head, and then we get Hogi just playing up here. and then I'm going out to the store. I'm going out to social events, and people are seeing the movie while we're talking. That's not bad. It's a good idea. Dario Argento's 1985 horror classic Phenomena, which I didn't even realize was called Creepers in the US, gets a series adaptation from Italy's Titan's production. What is series mania? I thought that was just something that Variety coined as like, everything's going to series. But then I clicked on series and it's capitalized. So I feel like it's a proper noun. It's a real thing. Series mania reveals lineup. French, oh, it's a festival. Okay, Series Mania. I was like, what is Series Mania? If you haven't seen Phenomena, that's an Argento film. Italian filmmaker, we know him. We love him. And now one of his most famous films, Phenomena, which, yes, stars a very young Jennifer Connelly, is getting a series adaptation. It was originally going to be a sequel feature, but now it is going to be a long-form series, because why not? Why not? It'll follow a American student at a fencing academy in the glamorous Dolomites. That's a mountain range in northeastern Italy. I like geography. Who harbors a secret psychic link with insects. She's the new girl at school. There's also brutal murders, and she must learn how to harness her power to stop the killer, save her comrades, and survive. Okay. Is that pre-Labyrinth? I feel like it was right around the time of Labyrinth. Because when's Labyrinth? 86? Oh, yeah. And that's 85, so... very young. Labyrinth was 86, right? I'm pretty sure. Wow. That was pre-Labyrinth. She was a kid, right? Wasn't she a literal teenager? Okay, no, born in 1970, so she'd be fucking 15 years old in Phenomena. And then, yeah, 16 in Labyrinth. Yeah, she was a kid, man. She's been at this a while. All right. Please start uploading at least in QHD quality. What is QHD? QHD. Quite high definition? I don't know if you deal with files and editing with this request. Quality HD. Because we've had people request videos uploaded in 4K before. Quite Hogi definition. But, yeah, UHD, I understand. But if you don't work with, like, file sizes and stuff, you might not understand the drastic increase in file size when everything's in 4K. I mean, we're rocking so much space. I mean, we finally fixed that the space crisis. The space crisis of 2023 has finally come to an end. So I can show you. We finally got this bad boy. This is a new, it's a NAS that we installed, and it is 100 terabytes large. That is finally given us the freedom to have to not worry about space, because if you look, there's 10, 20, 40, 50, 55, and there might have been another drive that I disconnected because we moved everything off it. I think we had 60 terabytes that were filled with stuff. And so installing a new 100 terabyte NAS really fixed things. But yeah, we can't have everything in 4K. Also, yeah, I mean, it's mostly the movie rips. Not everything is available in 4K. But if we started ripping everything into 4K, that we wouldn't have the space for it, dude. Also, yeah, this all lives at my house. And so we're restricted by my upload speed for the editors being able to get things, which really sucks because my house can't get fiber based on its location. So we're just stuck with just standard cable internet. So, we have data issues. Mouthwashing hit 500,000 units sold on Steam, so now it's going to come to the Switch and PS5. If you haven't played it, very good game. You can finish it in about 3.5 hours. Chelsea and I did so in a stream here on this channel, Dead Meat Presents, a few weeks ago, and it will be the subject of the next video game kill count, which comes out in 2 weeks. Literally last night, just watched a early cut of this kill count, so it's looking good. Zoran's doing great work. Cool, interesting stuff. There are some jokes in there, despite the subject matter, and it's great. If you haven't played it, play it, or watch us play it on the stream. Chelsea and I, you can find that on this channel. The entire game was streamed and finished. It was voice acted by Chelsea and I during the stream, not in the actual game, but during the stream we read their lines. And it's great. Check it out. This guy's around. He's in the game. Will Zoran reference your stream bits? No, but Chelsea and I will voice characters in the kill count. I'm gonna reprise my Jimmy. Not my Curly. We won't have we won't have Goofy Curly in the kill count. Just a little chaotic voice-wise. Yeah, it was. We made choices that we didn't know what the repercussions would be down the line. No, Zoran's gonna do a Swansea. Zoran's Swansea is good. I mean, I'll always prefer my wife's Swansea. But Zoran's he's got like a good one of these voices for Swansea. So that works. Chelsea will be Anya. I'll be Jimmy. I think Zoran's got the rest. Zoran's Daisuke, Zoran is Curly, and Swansea. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. My wife's Swansea. You know I love my wife Swansea. That's why I married her. Oh, we get silly here. Karma: The Dark World launch. I thought Karma: The Dark World is launching on PS5 and PC on March 27th. I don't know what this is, dude. Ben pulls up these video game stories, and I'll read over them, and I'll be like, So, all you gamers out there, enjoy this one. Ben, what is this? What are we looking at? There you go, Caleb. Let's call them out. What are we looking at? Albertsons Vons. Anything for eggs? Gressel's, my housemates, they went to fucking... Game. Ben says game. Great, dude. That's what we're looking at, game. Clayface, which I was gonna axe this story from the live stream, but guess it's gonna be horror. The film is budgeted at 40 mil and is a Hollywood horror tale centering on a B-movie actor who injects himself with a substance to keep himself relevant. Only find out he can reshape his face and form. So, Clayface being written by Mike Flanagan. And now it has director James Watkins, who just did Speak No Evil, the American version, which was much better than it had any right to do, any right to be. No actors confirmed yet, but apparently they said James Gunn, who is involved here, he's in charge of all of DC, so he had to meet with James Watkins for him to get that job. But apparently Gunn has said that the actors who work in animation on DC Studios projects will play the character in live action as well. So that might mean Alan Tudyk in the live action version, which is awesome. Alan Tudyk, longtime fan, based mostly on his most famous role, Suburgatory, the dentist friend that everyone knows him from that. So now James and chat, this is one of Clayface's original origins, but the substance is just like a Batman villain origins story. Okay. HBO finally sets a date for Last of Us Season 2. It'll be coming out on Sunday, April 13th, which I believe is a date that Ben called. That he said it would be. Jane Levy does deserve more work. I love her. So April 13th, just a couple of months away. Less than 2 months away. There you go. I did not read this paragraph because it seems to be kind of summarizing season 1. But April 13th, season 2, Last of Us. 1 week after the 3rd season finale of The White Lotus. Claire Dennis in talks to direct cannibal crime drama The Soap Maker. Again, this was a story that I was like, do I need to talk about this? I don't know who this filmmaker is. A French auteur. I'm sure her work is very good. I'm just not familiar with her. I don't know this property. But then I started reading it, and it sounded interesting. It's a remake of a 1977 movie, Gran Bolito. I don't know Claire Dennis. I don't know everything. In fact, I would say I don't know most things. But I've never seen this movie, Gran Bolito. Hey, thank you, Tony Michael. You know what? I feel like there was a super chat that I missed that I meant to go back and read, but then I didn't. So if that was you, and now I'm scrolling up and it's gone. It's gone. So my apologies. I believe I missed one. How good am I at geo guesses? I've only done it a few times. Anyway, I found this interesting because it starred Shelley Winters as a serial killer who cooks the bodies of her victims into soap, cake, and cookies. It's inspired by a true story of an Italian... Like, one, woman serial killer is interesting. You don't see that often. Two, it's in the late 30s and 40s. I don't know if the movie is set then, but it's based on, apparently, an actual person from the 30s and 40s who murdered 3 local women and disposed of their bodies with chemicals. That's the other interesting thing, is that it's a woman killing women. I feel like that's also rare, right? A woman serial killer with woman victims. So that's interesting to me. And then being described as elevated real crime drama in the vein of Silence of the Lambs 7 and Get Out. Shooting on location in Italy. Okay, that sounds cool. Oh, this was the other thing. The producers also have rights to a diary that this real serial killer allegedly wrote in the psychiatric prison, and where she claimed to use witchcraft to attract her victims. And apparently, that will be accurately recreated from her asylum diary. So, we're gonna have a movie where it's the serial killer, but also possible witchcraft. Thank you, Nicole. Congratulations. 39 years in the U.S. Wish we could give you something better to show for it, but hopefully you're doing all right. And thank you, Leon Neely. I will keep it up. Bong Joon is ready to make his next horror film. He just had Mickey 17 come out, or it's coming out, and has said that he is going to make a horror action movie set in the subway of Seoul. It's something he's been talking about for at least 5 years. Back in 2020, was already mentioning this kind of film when talking about Parasite, and it's apparently his life project. He's been thinking about it since 2001, so don't really have too much more information than that, but I mean, the man blends horror into a lot of movies. Parasite is a little... I don't generally consider it horror, but it's genre for sure. And then The Host is definitely horror. He's, regardless of genre and all its fluidity, he is an excellent director, and I'm excited to see what he does here. And finally, Demi Moore won the SAG Award, which I believe is the final pre-Oscar award ceremony. Oscars are this weekend, and leading up to the Oscars, you get a whole bunch of other ceremonies and other awards. And so that kind of clues you in on who you can expect to win the Oscars. This season, it's been really up in the air for, like, Best Picture. All different sorts of movies have been winning at different award ceremonies. But I know I have 5 more Best Picture nominees to watch. And all of them are at least 2 hours, 20 minutes. Great. That doesn't include the Kieran and Culkin one. Kieran and Culkin one. Kieran Culkin. It doesn't include that one, which I kind of want to see because that guy's winning all the supporting awards. No, Emilia Perez is one of the 5. It's Emilia Perez, Brutalist, I'm Still Here. Fucking, what's the Dylan one? I don't like biopics. They're so fucking boring. And A Complete Unknown, that's the name of it. And then what's the last one? Oh, Nickel Boys, which I've heard is good. So those are the 5 I need to see. Loved Anora, loved Wicked, obviously loved The Substance, loved Conclave, that was great, and Dune, loved Dune. So far I've liked all the ones I've seen. Oh, A Real Pain, that's the Culkin one. Yeah, we'll see. That's gonna be our week, is watching those movies. But they're so fucking long, dude. Conclave was the worst movie you've seen in 2024? Was it the only movie you've seen in 2024? You didn't like Conclave? I loved Conclave. It's bitchy priests, the movie. Just sassy bitchy priests. That comment is giving Tedesco. The fucking memes around Conclave are great, dude. Yeah, priests ripping on vapes. There's a mashup with a, I think it's a Charlie XCX song that just perfectly matches it. It's so good. Oh, A Real Pain is only 88 minutes? That just shot up the list, dude. I'll definitely watch that then. Thank fucking Christ. I'm used to watching horror movies, man. Those things are cool 90 minutes most of the time. Yeah, Let's Have a Kiki. That's the one. It wasn't a Charlie XCX. It was whoever did that. But yeah, the Let's Have a Kiki song. Andres knows. Andres Rodriguez knows. All right. Coming out this week is The Nighttime World. I don't know what this is, but between the poster and then experience 4 spine-chilling stories, this is giving Veronica to me. Which is not a good, you don't want that as a comp. But maybe this one is great. I don't really know what it is. Then the other movie on this list is Into the Gravel Pit. Again, I don't know what this is, but Lisa Wilcox is in it from Nightmare on Elm Street. And she's a very nice lady who I would support doing whatever, so. Look at that. That's a cool 81 minutes. Thanks, Arcerial. Thank you very much. Got some trailers here, too. I guess I'll do them at the end, though. We can do Dead Meat news. Which, again, there's not a ton. Let's see. What do we got? No podcast this week. Terrifier 3 kill count this week on Friday. Very, it's a longer episode. I think it's like 35 minutes. Let's Have a Kiki was the Scissor Sisters. Okay, great. I have no space. I just had a little mini stretch. And something fell over. Oh, fucking Alan. this coin. This challenge coin, which belonged to Steven Dashowitz, who played Jason in part 2, Baghead Jason. He was a cop, and this is his it says PD on the back, but then it's Friday the 13th, Baghead Jason. Does it say the real Steve Dash, Jason Voorhees? Yeah, the real Jason. That's what he always said. That guy was something else, man. Rest in peace. Come on. It's a cool coin, though. He just wants his cheese. Yeah, we got Terrifier 3, 35-minute kill count. Obviously, if you want to see all the good and the gory good stuff, you gotta do the Patreon version or watch the fucking movie. Would love to do this uncensored, but the revenue we get from a Terrifier kill count, especially over time, we need that. The company needs that line item, dude. We need that one. Can't forego that ad revenue. Sorry, because especially around Halloween, that episode's gonna jump up. Around Christmas, it'll probably jump up. When the next one comes out, it'll jump up. That's a long tail of revenue that we're no, we need that. So, I wish we could just, because In a Violent Nature, a lot of people watch the episode, but it'll be an average episode. This one is our lifeblood. So, sorry. Wish we could have it both ways. Can't. Mouthwashing will be the Terrifier after that. Mouthwashing will be the kill count after that on Friday, March 7th. The following week after that will be The Substance on March 14th. So, that's coming weeks after the Oscars, huh? It is what it is. We try to time them as best we can, but hopefully people will still be interested in The Substance. And as previously announced, Friday, March 28th will be Smile 2. Kill count. I guess since, given the dates... Oh, God. Okay. All right. So here's the plan. Do I prefer Smile 1 or 2? 2. 2's more fun. 2's a lot of fun. Okay, here's the plan. I'm just going to give you the April plan, or at least the first two. April 4th, the video game kill count, is going to be The Last of Us, Part 1, the first one. And then April 11th, I'm so scared to announce this. Last of Us Season 1. Hopefully, our writer Addison's been working on it already for weeks. This is the first time that a writer is trying a television series kill count. Previously, I wrote all of those myself. The Stranger Things ones because I just didn't want to put that on someone else. It's traumatizing trying to write a kill count script for a season of television. It's so difficult because TV is so different than movies because it jumps back and forth between different plot lines and you have to find the best way to condense it. So Addison's been doing her best at that. I haven't read anything yet. I don't even think she's done, so we'll see. But the plan is April 11th, Last of Us Season 1 kill count. So we'll see. This is the hoodie that I wore as Reggie the Reckless in the Friday 5 recount, Phoebe. Good eye. Good call. Addison also wrote the first draft of the Last of Us game script, so Addison's just been steeped. I haven't even seen Addison in weeks. She's just been in Last of Us world. First the game, and then the show. So, with the second season coming out on April 13th, we're hoping that kill counts on the game and the show hit the money. We'll see what works. That's all we got for the kill count schedule. Horror Awards updates. Yes. Horror Awards. We have landed on the nominees. I'll read them off. I'll read off the movies that are nominated for things. Not what they are nominated for. Let me see here. I just realized that reading them might be difficult to do so in a way that doesn't give away what they're nominated for, since I don't have like just a fucking straight up alphabetical list. Let me see here. Hold on. I might be able to quickly paste into a spreadsheet and arrange by A to Z. Yeah, that works. Okay, movies nominated for stuff include A Quiet Place. I can't read this. Let me make this bigger. A Quiet Place Day One. Just name 5 nominees off the top of your head. A Quiet Place Day One. Abigail. Alien Romulus. Arcadian. Asriel. Beetlejuice. Heretic. I Saw the TV Glow. In a Violent Nature. Infested. It's What's Inside. Lisa Frankenstein. Long Legs. Late Night with the Devil. Mads. Maxine. Nosferatu. Smile 2, Speak No Evil, Stop Motion, Strange Darling, Substance, a lot of movies. Terrifier 3, The First Omen, VHS Beyond. Did I say Strange Darling? All those movies have at least one nomination. So if you haven't seen some of them and you want to see everything, check them out. We'll be releasing what they are nominated for at some point. And as far as the day goes, we'll be waiting a little bit. We are going to be... How does this show this way? The Horror Awards are scheduled to come out on Saturday, April 26th. So, 2 months away. Sorry for the delay. It's a big project. So, I know that's coming way after the Oscars, but we're really trying to do our due diligence here with, like, we want to watch all the movies. We want to try to get everyone on board with, like, we're gonna see if we can get acceptance videos from the winners. We'll see. We might not have time for that, but April 26th. And the plan for LA natives, or people who happen to be in LA at the time, we might have a live screening of the show. So don't think of it as live as in, like, people coming out and presenting the awards. No, all it would be is, you know, instead of a premiere that people watch on YouTube when it comes out, while that's happening, some people in Los Angeles can also maybe come to a theater and watch it play on, like, a big screen with us. So, how many people are on the panel? I think 11, maybe 12. So that's the plans for the award show. No Mr. Crockett nomination is crazy. I didn't finish it when I started it. Like, now you're making me second guess. I mean, it's really steep. These categories are there are movies that, do you notice that Exuma wasn't listed there? Exuma fucking rules. It's a really good movie. It didn't get a nomination. What was another one that was like a really good movie that didn't get? Because the same thing happened in 2022. Fresh got boxed out. Fresh didn't get any nominations. Even though that was one of my favorite movies of the year. Like, it's just how it happens, because we only have 6 spots for each category. Yeah, Cuckoo didn't get anything. Y2K, I'll tell you, Y2K was super close on the practical effects. Wait, Fresh got 3 nominations? Oh, it did? But it didn't get, oh, I'm sorry, for the choreography. You're right. It didn't get nominated for Best Picture, which still crazy. It's crazy to me because I fucking love that movie. No, First Omen has nominations. Yeah, Y2K got boxed out. I won't say boxed out. Y2K didn't get anything. Oh, Totally Killer didn't get any last year. That was another one that, like, I love that movie. And it was super sad. Why Beetlejuice in there, though? Because we have a new award this year for production design. You're going to tell me that Beetlejuice doesn't deserve that? Oh, yeah, Immaculate didn't get anything? That's fucked up. Unwelcome was the other one. Thank you, Tessie. I knew last year there were 2 movies that I really loved that didn't get any nominations. And that was Unwelcome and Totally Killer. I assume the First Omen boxed out Immaculate. I think that was a factor. Yeah. So it's tough. Trust me. It's really tough. There are some snubs that I still think about at night and I am not comfortable with. I'll tell you one. Nell Tiger Free got boxed out of Best Actor, and it kills me. Like, she was number 7, but we only have the 6 spots. And I can't believe that, like, we are not rewarding that performance. Like, that's so fucked up. But then I have the other 6, and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of any of these other 6. So it hurts. It hurts having to pick, dude. We have talked about maybe next year moving for the acting categories, especially since we're gender neutral. Maybe expanding the number of nominees just for acting. Because it sucks having to only pick 6 actors. It's rough. Acting in horror can be so good. Yeah, Oddity got boxed out. It sucks, dude. It's not my favorite thing to do. Yeah, we did expand the categories in 2022 to 10 nominees for acting and the Best Picture ones. And that was another option, but I was like, we just did that. And when we did that for 2022, I said it was a special occasion, so I didn't want to do that again 2 years later, you know? I saw the TV Glow. It was kind of a Beau is Afraid situation where we weren't sure if it was horror enough to do nominations, but we decided to go with it, by including I Saw the TV Glow, that ate up a lot of nominee spots, dude. Because it's like, all right, well, if it counts, well then, here are all the categories where it excels, and it's going to take up a spot. We almost were like, well, if we don't include it, then it opens up spots for other, but we were like, no, especially this year, we want to honor that movie and how good it is. So even if it's not pure horror, we want to honor it for sure. What movie is nominated the most? I haven't done that math. My assumption would be The Substance. Any other Dead Meat questions for updates? Anything outside of the awards? Is there going to be another postmortem podcast episode? So here's the plan is that live presentation of it that I talked about at a theater, we're hoping to screen the awards and then do a postmortem right there on stage for the live audience and for a live stream audience who can ask questions by tuning in. So that's the plan. Next podcast episode, I think we're looking at a March Madness. So hopefully that'll happen. Any more Production Tales from Hell updates? No, because that's an MK project, and so right now we're focused on the award show. I imagine we'll probably move on Production Tales after the award show ends to get a second season of that. I saw someone ask about... Where was it? Oh, the VHS numbers supercut. We have bigger plans for that than just cutting them together. Thank you, Bayou. We want to make a wraparound narrative for those. So, again, it's probably something that we'll have to focus on after the awards are over. But that is a goal for 2025, is to release a little short version of the VHS segments. Any more MK kill counts? Eventually. I'd like to do them eventually. Oh, Hogi. Fuck me, I didn't talk about Hogi. Yeah, we saw Hogi, dude. Yeah. After last week's live stream, where we watched the Hogi trailer, which had a booming 258 views on it when we found it. Thank you, Ben, for that. It was clipped and posted online to various places. My reaction to it. The filmmaker saw that and emailed me and said, hey, thanks for watching our trailer. The movie doesn't actually have distribution, so it doesn't really come out on Saturday. The reason I put that date was because we're having a screening in Glendale. Would you want to come see it? I said, fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely. When I said yes, he responded again and said, just so you know, there was no budget. There's no budget. Just so you know. And I was like, dude, fucking don't worry about it, man. We've seen some shit. We've seen some shit. So, we went to the Glendale Wembley, a nice little theater, and I dressed up in a black turtleneck, like the character in the movie. And Chelsea and I went there. We met the filmmaker. We met his wife, who came up to us and thanked us for watching the trailer. She said that her husband, who works as an archivist at like UCLA and now at Paramount, so he does a lot of like media, I think like media organization, archiving, etc. She said that her husband has been making movies, just little indie movies, for 20 years. Just on his own, with his friends, with his family. With Hogi, he's been making this movie for 3 years, around his job, around his family. He has a child. He would find the time to film it across 3 years that he's been working on this thing. He made the puppet himself. I think he edited it, like, exactly. It really reminded me of Benny Loves You. So, she thanked me for what she was like, this is the most attention any of his projects has ever gotten. It's the first time anyone outside of our friends have seen any of this. So thank you for being here. And we were like, fuck yeah, dude, we are all about this. I should have brought him. He even made like grab bags. And again, everyone in that theater was like people who worked on the movie or were friends and family of them. And then there was me and Chelsea. We just took a seat in the back and just like enjoyed this love fest of these people like watching a friend of theirs and the project he made little grab bags with like Hogi Pogs and like Hogi cards, playing cards and stuff. He went all out for it, man. Just for his friends and family, but now we have those too, which is really cool. And so then we watched the movie. I can confidently say it is a great movie to put on with your friends and just like yell over, because it is disgusting, dude. It's a great mystery science theater type movie. It's a great, like, so bad it's good, crazy, like, shoestring budget movie. The effects are fucking gross in a great way. Only issue I had with it is a lot of poop. There's a lot of poop, a lot of dicks. So it is lowbrow. It is juvenile as far as what its humor is. But you know what? That's fine with me, because I will say I was never bored the whole time. The entire time I was interested in what was going on. So there's some great bad acting in it, like really funny stuff. Hogi poops, dude. Hogi shits the fucking bed, man. There's lots of poop. There's, spoiler alert, but like, just content warning. There is jizz. There's a lot of fluids. So, not for the faint of heart, but if you're like having friends over, you're having drinks, you just want to put on something that's like outrageous, I think it's a perfect movie for that. So, and Hogi is adorable. We absolutely love Hogi. He's so funny. Bang gang. I loved it. Yeah, it's very, it's Troma-esque, but I had a great time watching it. We had a fun time. He's still looking for a way for other people to see it, some kind of streaming thing. He'll figure it out. We were talking to him after the movie. And so when that gets figured out, I'll let you all know so you can go watch it. And again, I think it's a great movie to watch with friends and be like, what the fuck are we watching? Because it just, Thanksgiving so bad it's good. Yeah, it's kind of like a Thanksgiving Lamageddon. Yeah, I'd say that's comparable. Because, like, it definitely knows what it is. Maybe compared to Psycho Goreman. Psycho Goreman's a lot more polished. But as far as, like, the tangible, disgusting effects and everything goes, yeah. Is it worth a podcast when it becomes more accessible? Listen. If I can, I might kill count it. Just so people can see it, Just so people can know about it. It would have to be censored as fuck. But if I can, I would love to do that. A guy who's been making movies just for the love of the game for 20 years, dude. You gotta reward that. You gotta reward that, man. Seems like a real nice guy. Family man. Like his friends, like his childhood friends are there helping him make these things. So, I think it would be a ridiculous kill count. It would be like a fun one where we're just laughing at these crazy decisions that these actors and shit are making. What's gonna be more censored, Terrifier 3 or Hogi? I don't know, man. Hogi's got a lot going on that we'd have to censor. Between the dicks, I don't know if you have to censor poop. There's some Kermit sewer slide in there. Plus, think that Hogi thumbnail, that's right. I've already got the turtleneck for it. On a scale of 1 to Mad God, how much poop? It's close to Mad God, I'll tell you that. Alright. Turns out I don't have time for those trailers. I'll do one trailer. The one that I've heard of. What is it called? Clown in a Cornfield. Let's check that out. Excuse me, ma'am. Please, quiet. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Oh, no, James, do the top one? Bring her back? Oh, it's A24, okay. Bring her back. Oh, it's from the Talk to Me guys. The top one. The Philippoos. There's a cat. That's a good sign. Oh, it's a 24 little cat bowl. I'd love to get that for Lucy. Me.
Hey, good.
11. Oh, Jesus, that was scary. Jesus. Oh. Into it. I'd like to not watch any more trailers, because that's good enough for me. Hell yeah. That looks weird and scary. Talk to Me had some real scary moments, so I'm excited to see what these guys do next. Cool. Cool little teaser. All right, I want to see this Clown in a Cornfield thing, though, because I've heard of that. Comes to theaters May 9th. Let's see what this is.
It's time to sweeten the day with the marvel of Bay Pen brand corn syrup. That's right. A little drop of Bay Pen
Is that
makes
Kevin?
everything better. Just take it from Friendo.
Hey, check it out, it's Friendo.
Everyone's favorite clown.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Now, tell me, folks, are you a friend of Friendo? I know I am.
What the fuck?
That's fun.
We're gonna die.
And remember, kids,
Never fuck with Friendo.
Some people said the voice in the sounds like a James Kill cameo. Yeah, yeah. And remember, kids, Clown in a Cornfield, May 9th. That's fun. That looks fun. And what was this other one that you had? Marshmallow? I don't know about that, but I do want to see the Borderline trailer. I'm interested in this movie. Is this the biggest one? Oh, this one's 372. Because this is Samara and her husband is directing it. We all love Samara. You have to.
Hello?
Oh!
I miss you a lot. So by now, the best day of my life, and therefore yours, will be fast approaching. I love you so much, Sophia.
Ray Nicholson from Smile 2, Jack Nicholson's son.
Proposing. We've been through this before. You don't know Sophia.
You're hilarious, Sophia.
I'm ready to be yours forever.
We're getting married?
What, are you having second thoughts?
I have a surprise for you.
This is Penny. She's a big fan of yours.
I killed someone.
Look at that! Friends already.
Let's get all units to Cassowary Tabernacle.
JH, put the gun away. What kind of way is that to treat our guests?
How many people are involved in this?
Crazy bitch! Oh, God. Get out of my house!
just that dancing cop.
That is such bad luck, Sophia. Please help yourself to champagne and first aid.
I'm excited to see.
Priest in a box?
No, I put a pastor in a box. We're Protestant.
I'm excited to see Ray in an actual
Protestant.
role, since his role in Smile 2 is barely anything. I mean, you know, he does well in it, but Jimmy. Who's Jimmy? Yeah, like Samara Weaving fighting back against people fucking with her is the best thing to see. It's the best thing to see, dude. Oh yeah, that little, like doing a little Fortnite dance there. Jimmy Fails. He starred in Last Black Man in San Francisco and was also Nickel Boys briefly. Okay. Cool. Okay, that's all I got time for, because these just keep getting longer and longer, dude. But I mean, I was talking about the awards a lot today. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us on this fun little live stream. Always enjoy doing these. We will see you next time. Tune in for the Terrifier kill count this week. And, yeah. See you next time. Do I have the battle pass? Of course I got the fucking battle pass, dude. Gotta get that Sub-Zero, man. Have you used those? Have you used those gloves? The gauntlets? They're pretty nice. I think they need to be buffed. Like, maybe like 5 damage per hit. That'd be nicer. Because, you know, by the time I'm done killing one guy, I'm like, where are my shields, man? My shields are fucking gone. If there's 2 people, fucking forget about it. But just buff them a little bit. But that slide is fun, and then pow, 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 pow. And you kill like a couple of people, and you get the Shao Kahn laugh. It's good. It's good stuff. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you next week. Bye.